What is good, everybody, man? It's your boy DB Kicks, and we are back with a video. I can't even say another video because it has been 2 months, 2 long months since I've dropped any content, since I've dropped a video. Much needed time off, but at the same time, I was working. So, for the people that don't know, if you haven't figured it out, I am active duty, so I had to go off for like 2 months. Had a great time. I was in Brazil, went to Barbados. But if you follow me on Instagram at DB_Kicks, you already know, like, Brazil, like, man, I was eating good, drinking good, had a good time out there, man. But even while I was gone, like, I was still, you know how it is for us shoe heads or whatever you want to call it, sneakerheads, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, we're gonna find a way to get shoes. We're gonna find a way to look at shoes, and these are just all my new pickups and just stuff that I knew I had to cop, whether I was gone or not. Stacking up some money and stuff like that too at the same time. But anyways, so appreciate anybody that still commented. I got a ton of comments I got to get back to. While I was gone, I was just focused on that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have time to give attention to my comments and sizing advice and all that stuff. So I'm kind of working on that, trying to slowly answer a comment here and there to the best of my ability. So if you see me comment on something that you asked over a month or two ago, that's the reason why I haven't gotten back to you. All right. So also appreciate anybody that did reach out, checked on your boy. Definitely appreciate that. And man, I'm just ready to get to it, man. I'm ready to get to it. I don't really have clothing and stuff like that. It's just I wasn't really able to look and try to order, put together fall stuff. I wanted to do that. This whole thing kind of happened last minute, but I wanted to put together like fall clothing and stuff like that. Maybe I'll be able to put something together, before winter hits or by winter, or do it for winter. I really don't know. Just comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. All right, and I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys what I got that is new. All right. All right. So big shout out to the wife for copying me a fitted cap. I actually didn't know I was getting this. She just wanted to get me something, have something to come back to. And this is a Florida Marlins cap from she said it was a rose gold collection. I don't know when it came out. I don't know any details. All I know is that the hat is very dope. Like the rose gold F on it. Nice. Kind of a pinkish kind of color to it. Mixed with gold. I think I got something for this planned. Very nice, man. And it also came with like pins too as well. Rose gold studs that you could put on the hat to decorate it. Yeah, so this is how it looks, on without bending the brim or anything like that. Actually a very perfect fit. I was kind of scared because one of the Marlins caps I bought ended up being too big, but it was the same size as everything else. So don't know why that happens, but it is what it is. All right, so Jordan box. So you can probably already guess what it might be, what came out in the past few months. And these are the Citrus 7s, classic. In my opinion, this is one of the newer colorways. I remember these coming out in 2006. I've said in the past of how a lot of sneakers that came out in my high school years, I have just a lot of memory tied towards those sneakers. So yeah, this was just one I really, really wanted, and I still think I can style these and get dope outfits off with a shoe like this. But I really like them, man. Just the materials are pretty good. Paint job was a little iffy, but it just kind of is what it is with sneakers at this point. That's just what it is. All right, just a clean colorway, man. This is one of them shoes, if you were around back then, you probably care about it. If you weren't around, you probably don't care at all, and that's completely understandable because Jordan 7s aren't a lot of people's favorites. So I did get these for retail from DTLR. So let's get those out the way. You guys see Jumpman Jordan box. All right, so probably one of the biggest Jordan retros to come out this year. One of the best Jordan retros to come out this year when it comes to just the execution of the shoe, the shape of the shoe, materials is pretty good. Getting it close to 88 as possible. The Jordan 3 Fire Red. I did go to Nike this weekend, Foot Locker. It was just the regular foot stores. I was out there this weekend as soon as I got back, and I didn't see none of these sitting, so I'm assuming that they're gone, but these look so good. I still have my 2006 pair from when I first started collecting, so these hold a pretty special place in my collection, and it was just one of them shoes I just had to get. With that Nike Air on the back. We have not seen Nike Air on the back of this shoe since 88. I was not born in 88. So I've never seen it at all. So I'm very happy to have this shoe in hand and can't wait to wear these, man. These are gonna get worn pretty well and they'll just look even better at that point, to be honest. So we've been waiting on this sneaker for a very long time. They finally released. I just like the shaded yellow. The materials are pretty soft. They feel great to the touch at least. And I can't wait to wear these as well. These are gonna kill it for fall. I know the Jordan 1 Pollen that came out last year, same, but they're both yellow, but it's just not the same. If you have both pairs in hand, you will understand that. But some reason, I just have an infatuation with Jordans with yellow. I don't know why. I think yellow just looks really good on Air Jordans, besides black and red, obviously, but these are super clean. Wife hit these for retail. Shout out to her on that because I had no service. So she was able to get these for me. Brazil actually had these in a retailer. They had these very early, but the price was like $270, $280. And me personally, that was just way too much. I just didn't want to pay that much. People was hitting me up, oh, bring pairs back. It wasn't worth it, you know what I mean? Especially with the resale prices today and the way the market is, it's kind of like, it just would have been a complete waste. But last pickup, so I'm super hyped about this pair. I have scooped these up right before I shot this video. I just happened to go to Foot Locker. I seen they had pairs. They didn't have my size, so I drove about 30 more minutes because they said another Foot Locker had them, and I had to go get these joints. Could have ordered them, but I was just like, you know what? Something told me to wait. I gotta see these in person. The New Balance 2002R Protection Pack, aka Mirage Gray, and these are extremely dope. These are clean. You know, the Protection Pack was near impossible to get when it first came out. Very limited shoe. And I've talked about the 2002R 2 separate times on this video or on this channel. I'm a big fan of the shoe, and to finally have a version similar to the first one, same model, but just some added spice to it, that worn look. I just think they really, really killed these. I'm not gonna say too much about them as far as details and stuff until I drop a style video or a review on it. Haven't decided yet, but these are incredible, man. I like these, and I like the way they aged the outsole too. So you guys let me know, what was the best pickup out of these last four? I'm gonna probably say my favorite, it is the 2002R, but the Fire Red 3 is just an absolute classic. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? OG, you gotta go with OG. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Showing love to the channel. Glad to be back, man. Plan on picking things back up at some point. You know, I said earlier this year that things are gonna kind of slow down due to a switch. And that's just kind of is what it is, all right? So I appreciate you guys coming through, showing love to the channel. And your boy DB Kicks is out, and almost forgot 10K. 10K on the way. That still is the goal before the end of the year. I had a little setback. That's all right, but hopefully we get it this year.